Hello viewers, thanks for watching this video. Next few minutes, I will talk some of the approaches towards project management. In project management, we have a few approaches, which is pretty interesting, like a predictive approach, adaptive approach, hybrid model. There are a few more there, but let's talk on this area. Whatever model of approach you're going to do, this primarily goes on a decision from the customer. Why? Because the customer decides when they want the deliverable. Even based on the customer's knowledge about the requirement, customer's necessity of the deliverable decides most of the approach. Let's see an example here. Here we have a customer. So customer could be an individual, could be an organization, could be you, could be me, right? When the customer knows what they want, and that's going to become a deliverable as an outcome. Now the point is how we're going to do this. Now, when the customer has a clarity on what actually they want pretty well, that may fall under predictive approach. In this predictive approach, the customer is pretty clear of what they want and when they want it. So now I can use a method under predictive called as waterfall methodology, which is the most efficient method in the world. And many still have a debate, waterfall is old, but old is gold. It has a good amount of planning happening there. It is a necessity. For a bridge construction, I should go with the predictive approach. I should have the details in place and plan properly, acquire the land and get all the construction done, and we deliver the bridge to the government, isn't it? That's a predictive approach which follows waterfall model, best one. Now, there could be some customers who says that I may not know all the requirement right now. So, but once I start the work, when we give a piece of deliverables, we can get more idea and we will give more details of the requirement. Or the deliverable will go to the market and the market decides what actually we want more. Like what you have a Zoom application, like your WhatsApp, or anything. When you go to the restaurant, you order some piece of food, you have it, you feel good, you order furthermore, right? That's goes happening. Now this is called adaptive approach. In adaptive approach, primarily we talk a word called agile, right? The kind of agility is expecting more changes to happen in a sense based on the demand, based on the necessity, right? Now, adaptive approach makes something like an iterative and an incremental way. When I say iterative, it's repetition of requirements coming in and you deliver it incrementally. When you go to a restaurant, sometime I know what all items I'm going to have with my family. We plan well. So that's going to be a pretty predictive approach. We just order it and they're going to deliver it to one shot. This was some years back. Off late, when I go with my family, I have different age group of people in my team. When I go for a dinner or a lunch, now what happens is it becomes naturally adaptive. What happens is they order a small chunk of food first shot, and that food is being delivered. Meantime, my other family members start ordering next set of items. Or sometimes we taste a set of food to see how it is. Based on that, you decide the next order. That's a market we are living in, isn't it? Sometimes you go to Amazon, you order one t-shirt from that seller. How is it? When they deliver it properly and the quality is good, you order further more t-shirts or whatever you like. The point here is a market is now looking for the usability and to see is it really worth buying it, and then they start ordering furthermore because there is a time, there is a way to look at how it works and then decide, right? So that's going to be on an adaptive approach. However it is, it's purely based on the customer expectation, which will be predictive or adaptive. As a leadership team or a managerial team, you can propose some thought process, but at the end of the day, customer has to decide it, right? So both the model are good model. Nobody can tell this is wrong, this is right. It's purely on the need and necessity of the market. Now come back to the one model. Now, there could be a situation where you will go with the predictive plus adaptive coming together. That's going to be a hybrid model. Yeah, many times you work in a project where certain areas customers are pretty clear what they want. We can go very predictive on that. We can plan it, we can design it, we can start the work. At the same time, certain areas, they're not clear. They want to keep that as an adaptive. Sometimes we call it as a progressive elaboration. You get more progressive on that area. So many times I worked in a project which is of a combination of both. It's a hybrid model. Same, we'll take the hotel example. Sometime when I go with my family, we are pretty clear what all we want as elderly people, right? We are predictive on that. Once you get to the hotel, we settle down, a bearer comes and you start ordering quickly. We know what it is. When is the age group of 18, 15, 10? These kids are so adaptive in nature. They plan only when they go to the restaurant, see the menu card opens, right? So it could be a hybrid model of both as a family dinner. Possible, it can happen. So the point is, there is nothing wrong or right here. Each one has its own value on the circumstance, on the subject to the project. Customer primarily decides this model, right? But as a project manager, we should have clarity what is predictive, what is adaptive, and what is hybrid model. I would encourage everybody to read how it works and start implementing it successfully. Good wishes. Thanks for watching this program.